Now, the final race in the 7:15, and we finish with a bumper. There's a couple of interesting runners in here. Fakir Dulag runs for Noel Mead, finished third first time up at Limerick, and was stopped in a couple of times in the home straight at Limerick. And also, Front View was very well fancied when brought down last time out. Derek O'Connor rides the JP McManus trained runner. Joseph O'Brien trains. They, for me, would be two to keep a close eye on. And also, if the first reserve was to get in, the West Wakes and the Magnar colours trained by Willie Mullins and Patrick Mullins on board. So this final race at Punchestown in day one has an intriguing look to it.
Yeah, this is always a really, really good bumper. It's a 4-year-old bumper for horses that we haven't seen too much of, and it always tends to throw up one or two kind of above average kind of stars. I can remember, I think it was 2014, Forgotten Rules won it for Dermot Weldon, Robbie McNamara. Silas Emery won it another year. And it just tends to be a really, really top-class horses that won it. Even years ago, I can remember Quantitative Easing win it. I just think that Fakir the Large run, like in a listed bumper, for him to start 15 to 8, first of all, for a listed bumper in his first run, suggests that he was showing plenty at home. And I'd imagine with a clear run, he probably would have won that day under Mark O'Hare. And if he had won, we'd be talking about him as a potential, supreme candidate for next year and stuff like that. So he might just be a little bit of value today. I thought he travelled quite strongly that day. He's a big, imposing horse. And he should have plenty more to offer. It's impossible to know how Front View would have done had he not been brought down at Naas. He seemed to be travelling as well as anything that day. Obviously, the run behind Blue Sari looks quite good now, for all that he was beaten 11 lengths, but Blue Sari was just beaten at Cheltenham. So it's strong form as well. But that Fakir the Large run, it's been in the back of my head. If he did win that race, we would be talking about him in much more positive terms. Now he's able to run the bumper. It's a Punchestown Festival bumper. Obviously, Gigginstown loves to have loads of winners at Punchestown. And, I think compensation could await here for Fakir the Large. And, he's not a bad price when you consider how unlucky he was that